Hi, hi, a different time, a different moment. It's nice to be coming together just on the whim, just on the moment, finding that we are pausing just to reflect upon ourselves, to be grateful, to be gracious, and acknowledge the complexity, the immensity of what surrounds us and what sits squarely behind our nose, us, our beings, the evolved Homo sapiens that we all are. Unless you're listening from a different species. And that's okay too. We appreciate and respect all inquiries, all interests in what we are doing. We want to grow. So we are here to nourish ourselves. How do we do this? By nurturing ourselves with positive energy, by being kind to ourselves as well as to others, non-harming, non-violent, being considerate, acting appropriately within the confines of being in society and being in a culture and being in a civilization, of having all of these traditions built up over centuries and millennium that guide us into our best behaviors. These are our goals. If they're not, they should be. To improve and increase our virtues, our characteristics, our qualities, practicing and helping ourselves grow, to become more aware, to rise, to become more awake, to remember, to keep doing this when our multitasking selves find something else of interest. It's okay. We need it, and we need to be aware simultaneously of many things. All 30 to 37 trillion cells in each of us. Do you not think that we have lots on our minds, even though normally our more superficial parts don't take a reckoning of this? The heart doesn't stop waiting for you to feel its beat. The breath doesn't cease for the whim when you want to play. Taking nothing for granted is our best way to being aware, to pursue an interest, a curiosity of what's going on, to be in awe, to find a sense of reverence and of astonishment of whatever it is you might be considering, its depth, its width, asking the 5 W's and the 1 H. How is this is the 1 H. How is this? Whatever it is. And then there's what, when, and where. What? What is it? Where? When? We know that. Where? We can figure that out. Who? Who is this? And why? Asking these questions to help solve, to help satisfy one's curiosity. These are things to do. And a great time to do this is when we are practicing, being receptive, practicing, being in a sense of perspective, of broadening our vision. And it can be our visualization and our imaginations, where it's not something that we're just going to open the shades and look into the ends of the universe, even though they are there. It is something we need to imagine. We need to use our minds. So we are stimulating our minds as well. And we are learning to control them. We are looking to find discipline and a sense of heightened observation. We are looking to be productive and disciplined. We are looking to be patient and more understanding. How do we do this? By practicing. Again and again and again. As you breathe, as you pulse, as we shimmer, to rise, become more aware, to smile inside, to find a sense of peace. Finding an opportunity, this opportunity, to be here now. Just to remember that we are bundles of miracles. Just something that's taken 1 billion years to create. Something to find a sense of astonishment and a sense of revelation, reverence of. It can be enough to allow one's mind to accept this broadening of one's perspective over time, in this instance, or distance, when one considers the universe and time too. 14 billion plus years. To evoke and awake in oneself a sense of humility, very important, a sense of grace, a sense of allowing comparisons without egotistical manifestations, as a witness, as an observer, just looking, watching, learning, wanting to come to a better understanding of what's going on. Why? Educating ourselves, that we might learn from what we see and do and improve. Planting seeds of encouragement in our own hearts, in our own souls. Know thyself. To thine own self be true. These are why these sayings mean so much. Because the truth is the truth. Even if it was said thousands of years ago by Socrates. Finding a comfortable posture and being undisturbed are often hallmarks in asking a group or in making a presentation for meditating and being more mindful. And they are good because they initiate an interest to develop in recognizing one's physicality, doing this in your own way. And take particular attention to your breath and your pulse. And when you have these two handled well, bring in your shimmering, energetic vibration of life. This energy that is oscillating in one's being, in everyone's being. The warmth. You relate to the warmth, but it is also in motion. So beneath the pulse of your heart, feel the pulse of life, which is incessant in a sense, or always shimmering, crescendo of being. 37 trillion cells are celebrating. It's a big party. Okay? Be aware. And have a nice day. God bless you.